Welcome back to this holiday edition of Oceanside Spectrum. And now we welcome Gently Hugged, a local nonprofit dedicated to keeping babies clothed and warm, is here. Please welcome Kara Tiedemann, CEO and President, and Janet Lombardi, Director of Operations, North Coast. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to have you both. You're up to so many wonderful things, and you have helped thousands of babies throughout the years. How did Gently Hugged first get off the ground?
So Gently Hugged was founded by two nurses who worked in public health back in 2012. Okay. They had grandchildren of their own and saw the wonderful experience of how quickly those kids grow out of the things that they have. And then that was coupled with the families that they worked with and served in the communities, oftentimes who didn't have things to even take their babies home in from the hospital. And they're like, gosh, how can we marry the two of these things? How can we find a way to connect with our community, to gather the things that babies have outgrown? Oftentimes those families want those things going somewhere special, and create a system that delivers those to the babies in need. And so that's really how it started. It started in their house, in their garage. And
storage unit.
Yeah. And it's continued to grow until we've just opened a second location here in North Coastal. And one of the things that makes us so unique is it's a 100% volunteer run. So there's not a single paid employee. So it's really a labor of love from the whole community coming together to make this work.
Yeah, and how do you find your volunteers?
We use Volunteer Match, word of mouth, a friend of a friend of a friend. We have about 150 volunteers between the two offices, and they do everything from collect donations from people's homes, from the donation bins that we have around the county, to delivering bags to the agencies that we serve, to sorting through donations, laundering everything, making sure what goes in these bags is really pristine and almost new.
Yes, and I heard something that when babies leave the hospital so rarely, they have the first year essentials. Is that something to do with these bags that you have here?
Well, our aim is to have to get them through that first year. So there's about 70 items in each of these bags.
Wow.
And it's clothing ranging in size from preemie to 18 months, blankets, bibs, burp cloths, socks, shoes if we have those to be donated.
We also know the importance of early literacy. Janet's background is as a nurse. I'm a former educator, so we have a board book that's included in every single bag. We put information about how to go to the public library and get a library card, the importance of reading with baby, health information about how to have your baby sleep safely, because a lot of times, you think about that first time you go home with a baby. I remember the time I went home and I was like, seriously? You're sending me home with this kid and I'm supposed to try to keep it alive? And I had a lot of support. Yeah. So imagine not having that. And so just trying to give them some of those tools.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful help. And I know I think about that myself, because I would like to be a dad one day. So that's really special what you all are doing. Where can people go online to find Gently Hugged?
So it's gentlyhugged.org.
Yeah.
We have a website there. It tells where the two locations are. It has ways to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
We're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for people who are looking to donate their items. So we have bins set up across the county. We also come and do pickups if they have stuff at their houses.
Yeah, people have clothing drives, organizations, clubs will have clothing drives for us. And we also have a really strong craft contingent of volunteers. So almost every bag has a handmade quilt in it.
Really? Is there any way we could show a little bit of the quilt? I know you might not want to pull out all 70 items.
No,
but
it's really crazy.
I love quilts.
Yeah, they're just beautiful. We have
look at that.
We have a volunteer in Fallbrook who is homebound, and her goal is to make a quilt a day for us.
A quilt a day?
A quilt a day. And but lots of groups work together, and it's really amazing what they do. We have groups that make these little dolls that hang on here. They're
cute.
Actually 2 pairs of socks and a washcloth.
And a toilet paper roll.
So what are they thinking next?
So it's really it's a great organization to be involved. We're like a family
for sure.
Thank you so much for all the work you're doing, and thank you for joining us here on Spectrum. And I just hope you have a wonderful and productive rest of your holiday season.
Well, thank you
so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
we appreciate
absolutely.
it.
Thank you so much.